Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We have none other than Mufti Tofael here with us in the room. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, I know your education started with public schooling until age 12. Then you enrolled in Islamic schooling in Canada. Then you completed your hifz alongside regular schooling. And then, like many other Hufaz, you did the pipeline down to South Africa where you graduated in Al-Amiyah. Then you did your final year doing dawah trips and tours in India and Bangladesh. And you returned to Canada specializing in fatawa while teaching. And then you moved to the home of the Celtics, Massachusetts, where you started teaching Aqidah. My question for you is, what sparked your interest in philosophy and kalam, and how did you pursue and start studying it? Walk me through that.
Jazakallah khair for your question. So, it's a really interesting journey actually. Initially, I did not like the idea of kalam in general, or even the need to study logic. I felt like it was actually useless, right? There are jokes made in madaris about how, whether it's permissible for a person or not to throw away pieces of text that have logic in it, because is it anything useful or not, right? So essentially, actually, what sparked my interest in Aqidah and Kalam is the amount of people that I have seen that had doubts regarding Islam, right? So initially, actually, I wasn't teaching Aqidah in Massachusetts. I went there as an imam, and that exposed me. Initially, I was much more of a book guy. I was much more into reading and teaching, but being an imam actually exposed me to the community, and I started to realize, intellectually, how many areas of doubts there are for Muslims. So that kind of began my journey. I started to teach Aqidah, which forced me then to study Aqidah and Kalam at a deeper level. And then I also realized that in order to apply Kalam in today's time, the only practical thing is to take the Ghazālian method, right? What is the Ghazālian method? Imam al-Ghazali, rahimahullah, first, before he refuted or made any comments about the falasifa, right? You can say Neoplatonist philosophers that existed in his time, like Ibn Sina and others. Before addressing them, what he did is he fully understood their methodology. So before writing Tahafutul Falasifa, which is basically the incoherence of the philosophers, he actually writes Maqasid al-Falasifa, the aims of the philosophers, which very interestingly, you will see that in Western philosophy, if you want to understand Ibn Sina, many times you'll actually read Imam al-Ghazali's work on his opponents because of how well he understood them. So this really, was the start of my journey to study Western philosophy at the University of Toronto.